morning, GMS. I'm Kennedy.
And I'm Dylan. Welcome back for another season on Monday Morning Live.
Now let's get started with the news.
Greenwood Schools will celebrate their second annual World Culture Night at Greenwood High School on Thursday, September 18th from 5 to 7 p.m. Want to check out all the cultures, food, clothing, music, dancing, and more that will help make Greenwood Schools an amazing place to learn? Don't miss this night.
Parent-teacher conferences are scheduled Monday, October 6th and Wednesday, October 8th. Students, now it's time to work hard. Nobody wants to sit through an awkward parent-teacher conference.
A GMS walkathon is scheduled for Friday, October 3rd. Students, you'll only need to raise $10 for PTO to attend. It could be as simple as having one person give you $10 or 10 people giving you $1. Start planning who you want to ask to support the PTO and send you to the walkathon.
Ella's frozen yogurt returns tomorrow. Make sure you bring your money, and remember, you cannot take your yogurt to class with you.
Finally, remember that GMS is backpack free. Students, you must drop your backpack off in your locker when you get to school and pick it up at the end of the day. Thanks so much for your cooperation.
That's all for the news.
Now let's head over to our interview with 6th grade language arts teacher, Mrs. Brown.
Have a great week, GMS.
Good morning, GMS. I am Reese here to interview with the 6th grade language arts teacher, Mrs. Brown. How are you doing today?
Good, how are you?
Good. Would you like to start by telling us a little bit about yourself?
Yes, my name is Miss Brown. I'm a 6th grade ELA teacher here at Greenwood Middle School. I went to Greenwood my whole life and went to college at Indiana University. In my free time, I like to read books, watch anime, play video games, and most importantly, hang out with family.
What was your dream job as a kid?
My dream job as a kid was actually to be an artist or an architect. I just loved creating art as a kid, and I still do to this day, so that was my dream job.
Why did you choose to be a language arts teacher?
I chose to be a language arts teacher because I think there is power in words, and I definitely wanted to be in a position where I could support students in finding the power in words that they're reading, but also making power through the words that they were writing.
What is your favorite place to eat, and what do you order there?
My favorite place to eat is Zaxby's, and I ordered fried pickles with ranch and a strawberry lemonade.
That sounds pretty good. You went to GMS when you were in middle school. What do you remember about it?
I remember hauling my books to class. I remember putting all my stuff in my locker and getting to class on time. But most importantly, I remember the staff here and the impact they had on me. So I had teachers like Mrs. Guy, Mr. Dean, Mr. Ellington, and I remember the impact they had on me. But that's what I remember the most.
Thank you for coming on our show today, Mrs. Brown. Have a great week. Now let's go back to the studio.
What's up, GMS? It's now time for In the News, where we cover a few stories that you may have missed. I'm Lucas.
And I'm Quinn. Let's get started. Still missing your phone while in school? Well, your parents are not. A new Pew Research study from July found that 74% of adults support banning cell phones in both middle school and high school. That's up from 68% last year. There are currently 37 states that have banned the use of cell phones during school. Which state will be next?
According to Dogo News in Arizona last week, a massive dust storm struck right at rush hour, making the daytime quickly turn to near nighttime. The storm started in southern Arizona and winds reached speeds of over 94 miles per hour. Visibility quickly dropped to zero and people driving home couldn't see beyond their car hood. The power of the storm uprooted trees and snapped power lines, but nobody was seriously injured.
That's all in the news.
Have a great week, GMS.
I think middle school is fun, and I like all my teachers, which is good.
Middle school is kind of fun and kind of not fun. It just depends on how you do generally.
For me, I feel like elementary school was harder than middle school. I don't know why.
I got friends that I know at other schools.
You do get a lot of homework, but it's not as scary and as difficult as elementary teachers make it sound. It's definitely a lot of fun.
We don't have to walk in a line anymore, and we can go to the bathroom after passing period whenever you want.
I like not having to walk in a straight line. Not like we actually did in 5th grade, but yeah.
I think middle school is pretty great. I liking how reading is going. It's more easier, more fractured.
No sleep, absolutely zero sleep. And the so many IXLs that we have to do for math, reading, writing, and social studies.
Middle school is really fun, especially if you have Mr. Dean. He's really nice. So far, the work is like pretty hard, but like it's a lot easier than expected.
I really like it. I love my teachers. Most of them are really nice, but some aren't.
We go to gym and art like every single day, and music like before we just like went once a week.
It's a bit harder to like keep your grades up because you have a lot of classes and you get homework in a lot of classes too.
I like that we don't have to stand in lines. We don't have to tell the teacher when you are like done with your work.
Middle school is pretty fun, but it has a lot of challenges and pretty stressful.
I like school, but I don't like waking up at 6 or 7:30. 6, 7.
Middle school's pretty easy, but schools are pretty crowded, but the teachers are I think the funnest thing in the school.
I like middle school because the passing periods are good. I get to move around a lot.
I am not tardy to class, and I have a bunch of friends, and I'm good in class.
Middle school has been stressful, but also really easy at the exact same time.
You will have a lot of good teachers, but you'll have some bad teachers.
It's been pretty fun, and there's a lot of nice teachers. It's a lot better than elementary school. I feel like we have more freedom. It's fun. We get to have band. I like band. We get to play instruments. I just don't like the tardy thing because, there's like a lot of things and lockers are hard and stuff.
I think middle school is kind of fun. I just wish it could be a little more challenging.
I think middle school is great. It makes you learn new things.
I don't really like waking up at 6:30. It's a lot easier than elementary school. In elementary school, it felt like the days were a lot longer.
It's a lot of hard work, but when you work really hard and you get all your stuff done, you're on track. The school year goes by just fine.
It's pretty fun, and there's a lot of fun things, but I definitely think it's really crowded. It's hard when you first do it, but then when you get everything like good and you're on track, it's easy.
Middle school is a really big responsibility, but the teachers are very nice. I think the only struggle with it would be how much homework you get from each and every class.
What I like about 6th grade is I feel like really challenged with my work.
I think that 6th grade is good so far because I know my locker combinations like that.
I like passing period because I get to go to the bathroom during it.
There's a lot of freedom, but you can also have consequences sometimes for your actions.
I have good friends, great classes, and everything just goes by so quick.
Just genuinely like my classes, but I don't like how I have to go around the whole school.
My favorite thing about 6th grade is that I get to have different teachers.
Sometimes I don't like walking around the school because my classes, they are far away and I really don't like that.
So you guys might be wondering about is middle school gonna be easy? And short answer, not very much, except the tardy thing, you might be worried about that too. You actually are able to not get any tardies by the end of the week. And it actually gets pretty easy. The one thing you should worry about is keeping up with all your classes, because you have a lot of classes, you have a lot of papers, and just gotta keep up with it. But overall, it's pretty good.
Welcome to Other GMS. I'm Evelyn. Let's look at this week's forecast. So today we're gonna have clear conditions, a high of 72 with no rain. Tuesday it's gonna be partly cloudy, a high of 76, no rain. Wednesday we're also gonna have more clear conditions, high of 83. Thursday's we're gonna also have clear conditions, high of 82, and then on Friday we also have clear conditions, high of 83, no rain. That's all for weather, GMS. Have a great week.